Welcome back to the channel, where history meets hidden treasure in the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving into one of Britain's most iconic small coins with a big story, the UK 3 pence. From unique mint marks to standout years and special conditions, the threepence coin has proven to be a collector's dream. And in today's active coin market, some of these small beauties are fetching big dollar values. So stay tuned as we reveal the top 4 most valuable UK threepence coins, each one a rare gem in its own right. Let's get started. First up, the UK 3 pence coin from 1937, particularly those found in black shade condition, which are considered rare and in high demand. These coins are not just relics from the past, they are striking pieces of history with strong market appeal and a growing dollar value in today's global numismatic market. The story of the 1937 threepence coin begins in a significant year for Britain. 1937 marked the coronation year of King George VI, following the abdication of his brother, Edward VIII. It was a year of transformation, tradition, and renewed national pride. The UK Mint issued new coins bearing the portrait of the new monarch, and among them was the brass threepence, distinctive in its design and unique in its historical role. This was the very first brass threepence coin issued under George VI, making it a landmark issue in British coinage history. For collectors, this coin symbolizes the beginning of a new royal era and a rare opportunity to own a piece tied directly to a major moment in UK history. The 1937 threepence, even more special, is its bold, 12-sided shape, which immediately sets it apart from other coins of the time. Struck in brass and weighing approximately 6.8 grams, it carries a regal design featuring a crown portcullis on the reverse and a strong, youthful portrait of King George VI on the obverse. The coin's unusual multi-sided form made it easy to distinguish by touch, even for the visually impaired, and its sturdy composition allowed it to survive in circulation for years. But among all these coins, those found today in black shade condition, naturally toned to a deep dark hue due to oxidation and age, stand out as some of the most visually dramatic and rare examples known. This darkened appearance creates a rich contrast that highlights the coin's fine details and adds a layer of character that collectors truly admire. While millions of 1937 threepence coins were produced, finding one in black shade condition with all details preserved is an exceptional challenge. These coins were used heavily in commerce, and most examples today show significant wear or have lost their surface appeal. However, coins that aged naturally and developed a unique black patina without cleaning or tampering are now being recognized for their rarity and beauty. This natural toning is not a flaw, it's a mark of originality and adds significant collector value. Because of their scarcity in this condition, black shade 1937 threepence coins are becoming more prized by collectors who focus on visual uniqueness and authentic aging. This coin is gaining traction fast. As interest grows in vintage British coinage, especially pieces from royal milestone years, the demand for coins like the black-toned 1937 threepence is rising. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that combine history, unique appearance, and preservation. Depending on the level of detail, clarity of the portrait and reverse design, and the overall eye appeal, these coins can fetch $3,400,000 or more in online auctions and specialized numismatic sales. Higher grade examples in this natural dark condition, especially those certified or housed in protective holders, have been seen reaching even higher figures due to their rarity and striking look. For collectors looking to invest or add a meaningful piece to their collection, there are a few tips that can help. First, always aim for originality. Avoid cleaned or artificially darkened coins, as natural toning is far more desirable. Examine the coin under proper lighting to ensure that the detail on both the obverse and reverse is still clear. Look for strong edges, legible lettering, and minimal damage. Black shade coins with these qualities are true collector's items. Store the coin in an airtight, acid-free holder to preserve its tone and prevent further oxidation. And keep an eye on online platforms, estate auctions, and British coin dealers. These coins do appear, but often get snatched quickly due to their rising popularity. The 1937 UK 3 pence coin in black shade condition is a remarkable blend of royal history, unique design, and natural beauty. It holds a special place in British coinage as the first of its kind under King George VI, and its bold 12-sided brass form ensures it will never be mistaken for an ordinary coin. In black shade condition, it becomes even more exclusive and aged, dignified piece with character, depth, and serious collector value. As today's market continues to value authenticity and uniqueness, this coin stands at the center of attention and continues to rise in both demand and dollar worth. Next up, the UK 3 pence coin from the year 1941, a coin from the heart of World War II that, even in bad condition, is creating real excitement in today's action-packed auction market. Collectors and enthusiasts across the globe are chasing this small but mighty coin because of its historical weight, scarcity, and rising dollar value. The 1941 threepence coin carries with it a deep and powerful history. This was a time when Britain was fully engaged in World War II. The country was under immense pressure, and the Royal Mint continued to produce coinage to keep the economy stable amidst wartime challenges. The coin bears the profile of King George VI, the respected monarch who led Britain through the darkest days of the war. The reverse features the iconic crowned portcullis, symbolizing strength and endurance. This wasn't just pocket change, it was a coin that moved through the hands of people during a time of uncertainty, resilience, and national unity. That historical importance gives the 1941 threepence a unique edge in the world of collectibles. One of the most recognizable and admired features of the 1941 threepence is its 12-sided brass design. Unlike round coins, this dodecagon shape made it easy to distinguish, even in low light or by touch. The coin was crafted to last, with a strong, thick design and a golden brass color when new. Over time, many of these coins saw heavy circulation, especially due to the war. But even in bad condition with surface wear, fading details, or darkened tone, these coins carry unmatched charm. That's because each mark tells a story, and collectors deeply appreciate that journey. The coin's durability combined with its unique geometry and wartime context makes it a standout piece in any collection. While the 1941 threepence was produced in good numbers, very few have survived the passage of time in any collectible condition. Those that do exist often show heavy signs of use. Yet even in what is classified as bad condition, the coin holds strong value in the market. This is where the collector's mindset changes. It's not just about pristine shine. It's about age, scarcity, and historical authenticity. The fact that so many of these coins were spent, lost, or melted down over the decades makes the remaining ones, regardless of wear, far more precious. The 1941 dated coins especially are highly desirable because they are linked to Britain's wartime resilience and are increasingly hard to find in any form today. The demand for coins like the 1941 UK threepence is growing. With the rise of digital platforms and coin forums, more collectors are looking to complete wartime sets and seek pieces with genuine character. A 1941 threepence in bad condition, depending on detail, visibility and overall appearance, can fetch anywhere from $5,800,000 and sometimes more depending on the auction dynamics and interest. That's an impressive figure for a coin over 80 years old that may show wear, corrosion, or surface fading. The historical connection to the war years makes it a coin with emotional and cultural value that goes far beyond its size. For collectors looking to add this incredible coin to their collection, there are a few valuable tips. First, look for authenticity and character. Even if the coin is worn, make sure the date is readable and that it hasn't been cleaned or altered. Original coins in natural age condition are always more valued. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent further deterioration and preserve it as it is. Keep an eye on online auctions, estate sales, and local coin dealers. These coins often appear among mixed coin lots and can be overlooked by those who don't recognize their significance. Building a wartime coin set with the 1941 threepence as a key piece is a great goal for both beginner and seasoned collectors. The 1941 UK 3 pence coin, even in bad condition, is a remarkable example of how history, design, and survival come together to create a valuable collectible. It's not always about perfection. Sometimes, it's about the story a coin tells. And this coin tells one of courage, perseverance, and national pride. The 12-sided brass design, the wartime heritage, and its growing market demand make it a serious contender in the world of vintage British coins. Whether you're collecting for passion or investing for profit, this coin is a powerful reminder that even the most worn pieces can hold golden value. Next up, the UK 3 pence coin from 1943 in fine condition. This is no ordinary coin. It's a symbol of wartime Britain, a highly collectible piece, and in today's active market, It holds real dollar value that's catching the attention of collectors across the globe. Stay with us as we explore why this coin is not only rare, but highly sought after. The 1943 UK threepence coin was minted during the height of World War II. It was a time when the United Kingdom was battling on every front and the economy was under immense pressure. Yet, the Royal Mint continued to produce coinage for daily life, and among these coins, the 12-sided brass threepence stood out. This coin bore the image of King George VI, the steadfast monarch who became a symbol of unity and strength during the war. Its presence in circulation gave it both utility and emotional value, something that resonates even more powerfully today. The year 1943, in particular, is important because it represents a turning point in the war, and coins from this year are seen as lasting tokens of a nation's perseverance. The 1943 threepence is its distinctive 12-sided design, which made it easy to identify by touch and resistant to confusion with other coins. This feature was especially important during wartime blackouts and for those working in dim conditions. The coin is struck in brass, giving it a golden hue that still glimmers even after decades, especially in well-preserved specimens. The obverse displays the dignified profile of King George VI, while the reverse carries the crowned portcullis, a traditional British symbol of strength and protection. When found in fine condition, the details on both sides remain sharp and legible, enhancing both the aesthetic and monetary value of the coin. It's this level of preservation that transforms the 1943 coin from a wartime relic into a rare and beautiful collectible. Though the 1943 threepence had a significant mintage, fine condition examples are now becoming increasingly rare. Many of these coins were heavily circulated due to wartime economic pressures, and as a result, most show heavy wear. However, coins that survived with strong detail, clear edges, and minimal corrosion are now considered scarce and extremely desirable. Collectors recognize the challenge of finding coins from active war years in such a state, and that scarcity drives up both interest and value. This is where the 1943 threepence in fine condition becomes a true standout, not only as a historical piece, but as a financially valuable asset. This coin is making waves. On online platforms, coin shows, and auction houses, the demand for high-quality wartime British coins is growing. A 1943 threepence in fine condition can now command prices between $2,500,000 depending on eye appeal, luster, and overall preservation. Certified coins or those housed in professional holders often receive even higher bids, especially when sold to international collectors who appreciate the coin's wartime background. As demand continues to grow for coins tied to World War II history, values are expected to rise even further, making this a smart addition for both new and seasoned collectors. For collectors looking to secure a 1943 threepence in fine condition, there are a few strategic tips. Always verify authenticity and avoid cleaned or altered pieces, as original surfaces are far more valued. Look for coins with sharp lettering, strong portrait details, and a healthy brass color. Purchasing from reputable dealers, certified auctions, or online sellers with strong reviews ensures you're getting the quality and authenticity that serious collectors demand. Storing the coin properly in an acid-free, protective holder will preserve its fine condition for years to come and protect your investment. In conclusion, the 1943 UK 3-pence coin in fine condition is not just a coin, it is a shining symbol of British resilience, a unique piece of design history, and a valuable asset in today's dynamic coin market. With its 12-sided brass design, its link to King George VI, and its role in the wartime economy, this coin captures a moment in history that still resonates today. And as collectors continue to recognize its rarity and beauty, its value in dollars continues to rise, making it a true gem for any serious collection. Next up, the UK 3-pence coin from 1962, especially in fine condition. This small yet powerful piece of British currency is gaining attention in the collector's world for its historic charm, unique design, and steadily rising market value in today's auction platforms. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your journey, this is one coin you don't want to overlook. The 1962 UK threepence coin belongs to the final era of pre-decimal British currency and holds an important place in the timeline of the United Kingdom's monetary evolution. It was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, just a decade into her monarchy. This coin not only served as a practical part of daily transactions but also represented a period of transformation in Britain post-war recovery, economic change, and a modernizing society. It's a coin that bridged the gap between the wartime resilience of older coins and the newer, decimal currency that would arrive in 1971. Because of this transitional period, collectors see the 1962 threepence as a historical artifact that captures a unique moment in British history. One of the most celebrated features of the 1962 threepence coin is its 12-sided shape, which made it instantly recognizable and easy to handle. Struck in nickel brass, the coin has a distinct yellow-gold hue that adds to its visual appeal. On the obverse, the coin features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, which was widely admired for its elegance and simplicity. On the reverse, we find the traditional crowned portcullis, a design deeply rooted in British heraldry, symbolizing strength and continuity. In fine condition, these design elements remain sharply visible, with clear edges and legible inscriptions, making the coin highly attractive to collectors who appreciate historical aesthetics and well-preserved pieces. It's important to understand that while the 1962 threepence was produced in large numbers for circulation, coins that have survived in fine condition or better are becoming significantly more difficult to find. Many of these coins were heavily used in everyday life and lost their finer details over time. However, coins that retain a solid surface, with minimal wear and full visibility of the Queen's profile and the portcullis design, are now entering the realm of desirable collectibles. This rarity in condition, not just age, is what makes the 1962 threepence stand out. As more collectors look to build complete sets of pre-decimal coins, the demand for well-preserved pieces from the early 1960s continues to climb. The 1962 UK threepence in fine condition is showing impressive growth. Depending on the exact sharpness of detail, surface color, and overall appeal, the coin can now fetch anywhere between $1,400,000 and sometimes more in graded or professionally certified form. On auction sites, fine condition coins are drawing strong bids, especially from international collectors who value both the coin's history and its association with Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. With increasing global interest in British numismatics, the value of this coin is expected to continue rising steadily over the coming years. The 1962 threepence to your collection. Here are a few tips to help you make the most of your investment. Always look for coins that have not been cleaned, as original surfaces are far more prized. Ensure the portrait and inscriptions are clear and sharp. This defines the fine condition grade that makes the coin so appealing. Try sourcing your coins from reputable dealers or well-reviewed online auctions to avoid counterfeits and poor-quality reproductions. And most importantly, store your coin in a safe, acid-free holder to maintain its condition and protect its long-term value. Over time, these little steps can turn a modest coin into a powerful collector's asset. The 1962 UK 3-pence coin in fine condition is far more than just a relic of the past. It's a brilliant combination of history, art, and enduring value. With its unique 12-sided design, its place in the pre-decimal monetary system, and its connection to the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, it stands as a highly desirable piece in the world of British coin collecting. As the collector community continues to grow and demand for rare yet accessible coins increases, the 1962 threepence is emerging as a must-have with real dollar value on today's market. Thanks for joining us on this numismatic journey. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our deep dives into the world of rare coins. Have a 1962 threepence or any other historic piece in your collection? Share your story in the comments. We love hearing from passionate collectors around the world. Until next time, remember, small coins can hold huge value, and each one carries a story worth telling.